bubbles surrounded by thin clouds rising through the emulsion, and there will be the wake also. Also, we ignore the upflow of the gas through the clouds because the cloud volume is small compared to that of the bubble, and where generally it is possible that velocity of bubble is greater than the velocity of the emulsion. Also, the emulsion stays at minimum fluidization conditions, thus the relatively gas solid velocity stays constant in the emulsion. Also, each bubble drags up a wake of solid behind it. This generates a circulation of solids in the bed, and then upflow behind the bubbles and downflow everywhere else in the bed. If this downflow of solid is rapid enough, then gas upflow in the emulsion is impeded and can actually stop and reverse. So these are the certain assumptions for the Bunny-Levens field model. Now here you can see that the pictorial representation, first you have to make it and clear the various parameters. Say that this is the bubble, then C representing the cloud, E representing the emulsion, and W representing the wake. So you can model this one, say that the bubble, the transfer from bubble to cloud wake and then cloud to emulsion. So various mass transfer coefficients are represented here. You can see that here the exchange of the mass KCE, that is cloud emulsion mass transfer coefficient, BCE bubble cloud mass transfer coefficient, FE fraction of emulsion, fraction of cloud, and fraction of bubble. This wake is also coming in this cloud. Other parameters like U0, that is superficial gas velocity in the bed, generally it is what? Empty bed velocity generally, that is meter cube per meter square of the bed second. Then D is the diameter meter. Epsilon is the fraction of voids in the bed. And as I told you that subscripts which is representing B, C, E, W are bubble, cloud, emulsion, wake respectively. And M, MF, and F refers the packed bed, M representing for the packed bed, MF is the minimum fluidization, and F representing the bubbling fluidized conditions. So these three conditions are there. So UMF, epsilon MF, minimum fluidization, U0, alpha, and the effective bubble size in the bed. And particularly these models tells us that all other properties of the bed like flows, regime, volumes, and interchange rates, and consequently reactor behavior. So here we model the fluidized bed reactor by considering that there is a bubble, formation of the bubble, gas bubble, and then it is surrounded with the cloud, and then the bulk will be the emulsion, and the exchange among them will be the, say, the mass transfer coefficient. So we can see a little bit more. So these are the various equations. So these are, so this bubble rising velocity, which is somewhat 0.711 times of the GdB, that is G into dB diameter of the bubble. Then various other parameters, UB is equal to U0 minus UMF, UBR. So these velocities we can calculate because this will be required for finding out the other parameters. Then bed fractions in the bubbles is there, that is a meter cube of the bubble divided by the meter cube of the bed, or based on the velocity also you can get it these values. Then other useful relation, height of the bed minimum, this is a packed bed, this is a minimum fluidized bed height, and this is the fluidized bed height. Okay, so these heights are related with this particular epsilon. Then mass transfer coefficients. Generally, these mass transfer coefficient calculations are mostly the empirical one based on the certain experiments performed. So using particular Davidson theoretical expression for bubble cloud circulation and the Higby theory for cloud emulsion diffusion, we can find out the mass transfer coefficient for bubble column and then cloud emulsion. So these are the two equations that generally we have to use it. So here it is nothing but the ratio of interchange volume between B and C or C and B per units time divided by volume of bubble, or here is interchange volumes upon volume of bubbles, and the unit is per second. Then fraction of the bed bubble is generally range from the 0.001 to 0.01. It is nothing but the volume of solid in bubble divided by the volume of bed. Then other parameters, fraction of cloud, fraction of emulsion, that is volume of solids in cloud and wake divided by volume of bed. That means cloud, the solid in the cloud. Here solid in the emulsion. Then F total will be FB, FC, FE, 1 minus epsilon F. And it is the height of bubbling fluidized bed is equal to HF. Weight of the catalyst per unit. Now the application of this to the catalytic reaction, generally we have a certain assumption again, like ignore the flow of gas through the clouds since the cloud's volume is very small for fast bubbles. Then we ignore the flow of gas either up or down through the emulsion since this flow is much smaller than the flow through the bubble. Then consider the immersion gas as stagnant and beds where bubble have thick clouds. Then fast bubbles vigorously bubbling fine particles base. Now here take the example of for this how we can use this particular model for first order reaction. A gives R, RA, this first order reaction. Pictorially you can draw in terms of the say that cloud is there, emulsion is there, and the bubble. So kind of a film you can draw it, bubble, cloud, and emulsion. So Ca will be there, concentration, Ca0, Ca. Then the exchange, Bc and Ca. So reactant rising in the bubble. Okay. Then there is a reactant which is in the bubble, coming through the bubble. Then there will be the reaction because of the presence of the catalyst. So reactant is rising in the bubble, so there will be the reaction, and that reaction will be in the fraction of the bubble. How much fraction of the solid is present in the bubble? So accordingly that rate constant, this will be the reaction constant, and then there will be the product in the bubble. This particular reactant will be move in the cloud. So this is because of the mass transfer. So again that fraction into KBC, okay, that is mass transfer coefficient. So there will be the mass transfer for that. So it is a bed fraction of the bubble, this particular one. Then reactant is in the cloud. So there will be the reaction again because there will be the solid particle also in the cloud. So there will be the reaction, but fraction of the solid in cloud and rate constant. And so there will be the product. Now this reactant will move from cloud to emulsion. So again, there will be the mass transfer coefficient and bed fraction in the bubble. So this will be the mass. Again, then there will be the reaction in the emulsion, fraction of solid in the emulsion, rate constant. So now, when you will find out the resistances, generally the rate will be, if it is in the series parallel combination, then what you can think, these two are in the parallel, is it? So these two are in the parallel, but these two are in the series again. Then these two are in the parallel and these are in the series. So various resistances we have to arrange. Say that RA is equal to, if you write for this particular one, RA is equal to this plus this one, is it? For this case. Similarly, if you write the RA for this particular one, this plus this minus, is it? The summation of these two minus this one. Then for this reaction in emulsion, this minus this one. So by writing RA is equal to, then eliminating the intermediate one, we can reach to the final expression by including the all resistances 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the series parallel combination. Okay. So accounting for these 5 resistances in series parallel, eliminating the cloud and emulsion concentration, because that cloud and emulsion is not known, and integrating from the bottom to the top of the bed. So here you can see that if you write this way, we can get the final expression just like our first order reaction K tau, but here will be the big resistances FBK, this one, is it? No further series, but which is in parallel to this one. But this is again in the series of this. This is again in the parallel of this one, but in the series of this one. So if you start from this side, say that Fe and this Kc. So these two resistances are coming here, which are in the parallel to this particular one. Again, now whole thing is in the parallel to this one. So that's why it is coming like this, and then which is in the which is again in the parallel to this one. So this way we will have the series of resistances, we can have it. Then divided by F total, and here is the HB, height of bubbling fluidized bed, divided by U0. So these particular, we can say that it is the 5 resistances, and this combination of these two will call as the effective rate constant for the fluidized bed. This is the effective rate constant for the fluidized bed, accounting the all 5 resistances. So depend on the values of these mass transfer coefficients or these fractions, few may be neglected or few may be as it is. And here will be the F total HBF U0. Now the derivations, we will talk about the derivation where this will. So these will be available in the Kunni Levenspiel book, which is on the fluidized bed reactor. And I think in some research papers also this is available. So if you are interested, you can just find out this particular derivation, but we are here not much interested for the derivation, because if you write RA is equal to for this one and RA is equal to for this one, automatically you can have the balance equation, then elimination of the terms. Okay. So this is the final expression that generally we are using for the fluidized bed reactor. So simple block diagram, that is here it is mentioned: transfer to cloud, transfer to emulsion, reaction, reaction, reaction. So reaction in the bubble, reaction in the cloud, reaction in the emulsion. Now the average gas composition generally for this particular fluidized bed, we take it that Ca bar is nothing but the Ca0 minus Ca K T bar. That means averaging this particular expression, this K with respect to height of the column, we may reach to this particular one. Further, you can simplify it: Ca0 x V volume of the solid alone, then the weight of the catalyst, etc. So for packed bed, we can reduce this particular equation for the packed bed also. So by assuming plug flow, if there is a plug flow, there will not be any mass formation of the we can say bubble cloud emulsion, no mass transfer. So it will highly heavy, what we can say, that infinite mass transfer coefficient. So if you substitute here, so this term will be 0. If you substitute here, this term will be 0. So only reactions will be there. So this will become simplified one. So this fluidized bed can be treated as plug flow reactor if we can replace this capital K with the K. Okay. Now I will not go for this particular example. This is a solved example, only the calculation with the help of certain equations which is given in the book. So you can prepare. I think I have already given as an assignment to you for this solved example, because this is the only one solved example that you can use it. Yeah, I'll skip this one. I will not go for this. Okay. So now this is sufficient for our CRE to know about this fluidized bed reactor. Now we will go for the answers of your sessional midterm examination. I have already uploaded the mass of your sessional, midterm examination on our website, AIM website. So you can just check it there, your mass. We'll just start with there is that solution. I think most of you have not read the instructions given in the examination actually. So that was the one of the problem which I observed. Second one is that you have not checked the values what is given and what exactly asked. So that was the 2-3 issues that you have not gone through that. Question one, which was the very easy exam question, which you have already done it in the lab also, uh, report also, but unfortunately few of you have not performed it properly. So this was the data given, and it was clearly mentioned that without substituting a value, without intermediate states, without showing the calculations, the direct answer will not carry the any mass, because this is a theory example. This is not the objective example, objective exam. So you must have to do the all calculation steps, and then you have to get the, then only you will get the mass. So this was the data, I think 1270. So you need the T into C also. Yes. You also need the E, which is not, which is equal to what? C upon summation of Ci delta T. So this will be 0.0641, 0.1923, 0.1538, 0.0897. Last is the 0. Summation is also required in some cases, so it is 30 around. It is 39 exactly. This is also the exact value 198. Summation of EI is coming to be the 0.5, because delta T is 1. So it is very easy to know that the summation of E should be 0.1, because 2 into 2 into 0.5 will be 1. Then we have to calculate the F, but for calculating the F, we need the that
opposite side upon
cumulative
hypotenuse
value of the
adjacent side upon hypotenuse ये दो रखना है मतलब जो triangle है.
So F will be 0, 0.1282,
opposite side upon hypotenuse
0.3846, 0.3077, 0.1795, and it is 0. So if you go for this cumulative one, it will be 1. But this is not our true F value. F value will be accumulating one. So 0 plus this 0.12, 0.1282, then this into this plus this 0.5128, then summation of these three will be 0.8205. Summation of all will be 1, and finally also it will be 1. Is it? Then further we need the value for variance purpose, T square C. T square C will be 0, 20, 240, 432, 448, 0. And summation will be almost 1. Exact value is the 1140. Then for segregation model, we need the value of, is it? So for this one, it is 0, 0.00868, 0.00352, 0.00038, 3 into 10 to the power minus 5, and 0. And finally, summation is 0.01261. Okay. So these are the calculations based on this particular table. Then further, you can go for the calculating the first is mean residence time. It was very easy, that summation of Ci, Ti, delta Ti, then summation of Ci, delta Ti. So delta Ti is the constant 2. So directly Ci, Ti divided by summation of Ci. So 198 divided by 39, which is coming to be 5.077, okay, which is in minute. Then variance is mentioned. Variance, we can get it Ti square Ci delta Ti summation of Ci delta Ti. Even if you can use the E also, no problem, but value will be same, minus, sorry, T square. So this will become 1140 divided by 39 minus 5.077 whole square, remember, and this is coming to be 3.456 minutes square. Then tank in series model, you have to calculate the tank in series. So n is equal to, and that is equal to 5.077 whole square divided by 3.456, which is coming to be around 7.49. You cannot make it approximating to 8. Okay, this is the model. This is not exactly the number of that tanks will be available there. So using tank in series model for a first order reaction, Ca upon Ca0 gives will be 1 upon 1 plus K . So Xa will be what? 1 minus 1 plus 1 into 5.077, 7.459 to the power 7.459 inverse, we can make it. Okay. So this is coming to be 1 minus 0.0208 is equal to 0.979. Okay. Then C was mentioned, assuming low dispersion. Even though it is showing high dispersion, you have to use only low dispersion model equation. Anyway, few of you have used the other equations also, but I have given the mass for that one. But next time be careful that if it is mentioned clearly, low dispersion model, you have to use the only that. Is it? So this will be 1 by 2, 3.456 divided by 0.077 square. So this is coming to be 0.067. So Ca upon Ca0 for dispersion model, exponential of minus K plus Kt whole square d upon QL. Is it? It's very easy because K is 1. So substitute the values, all values here, minus how much it is? 5.077 plus minus 0.067. Okay, so this will give you 0.0351. So Xa will be 1 minus 0.0351, and this is giving to be 0.9649. Okay, here it was then C, then D was there. Segregation model, Ca upon Ca0 is equal to exponential summation of is it So this will be 0.01261 into 2. So this will give the 0.0252. So XA will be 1 minus 0.0252. So it is going to be 0.9748. Then TFR, so this will be 1 minus exponential of 5.077. So this is going to be 0.9938. Then XA, MFR, so this is giving 0.8354. Okay. Finally, it was mentioned that comment on this one. What comment you can put it? Dispersion number is coming to be more than 0.01. So low dispersion model is not applicable. Hence, the results may be predicted better by segregation or tank in series model. As the reaction is first order, so it will be better predicted by the segregation model. That was the IAS. Is not applicable. Okay, so this kind of the expression was expected. Okay, so few of you have done very well. Most of you, I mean, the few of the you got the 10 out of 10 also. Some of you got the less also, depend that. So this is regarding the question number 1. Then question number 2 was very simple. Nothing was there in the question number 2. It was clearly mentioned. I think most of you have not read the question. It was asked for the C and F curve. C and F curve. Simple. So when you have the C curve, as it is a plug flow and mixed flow in the series, so definitely it will be the same for both the cases. Sharp peak at the tau p and will be then go down, and somewhere it will be the tau m. It will be not the exactly tau m. It will be the tau m plus tau p. It will be, remember, because tau m will be minus of this. Is it? C max you can put it, no problem. C, and here it is. F curve, again F curve is the dimensionless. Okay, you have drawn the 1 minus F, no problem for that. But it will start with the first tau p. and it will go like this, something like this, and depend on this. And this will be the one value. This is f. This is time t. Okay. So somewhere it will be the tau m plus tau p. So this was asked C curve and F curve. Clearly it was mentioned. Now the question number 3. Most of you have solved that consistency. So that area in the section A, that is the area under the curve. It was mentioned 0.055 and is clearly mentioned in the minutes, and the concentration of the pulse C per mole per liter. Okay. So area under the curve will be clearly, which is giving m by v as a 1 mole divided by 4 liter per minute, and this is coming to be 0.25 mole per minute liter. And if you take it from this one, area is equal to 0.05 into 5, so it is giving 0.25. So again it is a mole per minute, sorry, mole minute per liter. So it is a consistence. So this was the part A. Then in the part B, just you have to calculate the E value. E is equal to what? C upon mv. Is it? So C is what? Concentration is maximum because it is a constant, it is mentioned. M by V is the area, that is 0.25. This will become 0.2 minute inverse. Without unit, it has a no meaning. E. So if you have not mentioned the units, definitely there is a no marks. I told, and it was mentioned clearly earlier also. So graph will be like this. This will be the 5. T will be in the minute. Here it is 0.2. E is in the minute inverse, and area is equal to 1. Okay, this was for, I think, for 3 marks. This particular question. This was for 3 marks. Okay. Now the another question, that is 4A. It was very straightforward. Nothing was given. It was just kind of the bonus mark, but still you are not able to get it. That is a very. Philae module is given as a 3. If it is more than 4, then only it will be inversely to the this one. Is it? For theta is greater than 4, then n is equal to 1 upon. Is it? So tan h 3 upon 3. So this will become 0.995055 divided by 3. So this will become 0.33168. Okay, up to 4 digit, no problem. Then 4B. Most of you have solved this one. I'm not going much for this one because here CB0 is far greater than CA0. So you can use the pseudo first order and it will become RA is equal to 5 CA meter cube per kg per hour. Okay. This K5 will be what? 0.5 into 10. So because CB0. So this we have taken it. That means CB is CB0. Now, for using the first order reaction, Ca upon Ca0, it will be E minus K T. So exponential of 5 into 0.5 How you can get this T value? T is equal to W CA0 FA0. FA0 upon CA0 is volumetric flow rate again. So this is coming to be 0.5 with respective units. This 5 has the unit of meter cube per kg hour. Sorry, already I have mentioned it. The unit is. So inverse of this will be the kg hour meter cube. This will come the unit for this. So by solving this one, you may reach to 0.082085. So XA will be 1 minus 0.08208 is fine, 4 digits, 0.917915. So it will be the 91.79%. Here, it was clearly mentioned in the question of the reactant, conversion of the reactant. So CA0 XA upon CB0. So 0.1 into 0.917915 divided by 10. So this is coming to be 0.009179, or you can say the 0.9179%. Okay. Then 4C was there. So you have to talk about the single adiabatic reactor design and the typical steps. It was very simple. It was given in the book also. I told you also that many of you have just written the example also. Few of you got the mass also. Some of you got full also, because they have mentioned it properly. We always start with the optimum temperature progression curve. Then we get the slope. Okay. I'm just writing in the short. You have to write in the detail. Slope is needed. Then line is drawn. Whether there will be the single adiabatic, then no problem. Then operating temperature also is important. You have to write it that way. Then various values of the T and XA from that curve. Then plot the operating line on that. Then get the XA RA value. Then 1 upon RA and this XA. Then think about that recycling or direct straight forward MFR or plug flow is needed. That means type of reactor. Then based on the inlet outlet temperature or the product is needed of feed temperature, we can decide the heat duty, whether there will be the cooling or heating. Based on the type of the reactor, we can find out the weight of the catalyst. So these are the steps, but should be the somewhat elaborate with the proper figures and these equations you have to mention. So it was a very simple question paper, but still many of you have messed up with the answer. And I'm telling you, if you have written directly the answer, it doesn't carry the any mass. It is just simply 0 without step, because this is the descriptive examination, not the objective examination. And it was mentioned clearly in the question paper. Okay, so I have already uploaded. You can check your mass. If you have anything, you can write me on the WhatsApp or mail me. Definitely, we can resolve your queries. But remember, when I will ask to recheck your answer book, that means you have to check your answer book. You have to give the mass on that particular answers and send it to me. And remember, I will not check some specific question or the specific one. I will check whole answer book. And by mistake, if I have given some more mass to some places, I will reduce that also. Or by mistake, if I have not given the mass, I will give the mass for that also. Then I will give the total of that. Okay. So anything you want to ask, you can ask me now. from Thursday we'll start the new section, that is fluid reactions, and that is very important in our chemical reaction engineering, because that is in the absence of catalyst generally it is so very useful for the say that mass transfer with chemical reactions basically, like gas liquid reactions.
Excuse me,
So
sir.
anything you want to ask, you can ask now, or you may skip. You may leave the meeting.
Excuse me, sir.